In this tutorial, we're going to cover how to manage, edit, and revise your lists that you created. What you see on the screen right now, we did a quick search on retirement, and in the previous video tutorial, we had done some examples in terms of checking off some of the contacts and then saving them as the list. Now, to find your list that you created, you can click on Contacts Manager. And the Contacts Manager here, obviously, you can see that we had saved 120 contacts in this particular list name. In a later tutorial, we're going to show you how to import your own contacts. So if you did have your own email list, we'll show you how to import those as well. Now, when I click on Retirement List example, you're going to see all the contacts available. Now, before I move forward, you can also create additional list name as well. So for example, if you knew in the mind that in addition to retirement, you were going to have something with estate planning, you can click on Create List. Now, the major distinction between this estate planning list and the retirement list that we created is that this one is an empty list. You can click on this, and you can see here that there are 0 contacts in that particular list versus the retirement list, you have 420. Now, you can click on Retirement List Example, and we can actually rename this. So if you don't like this name, you can always rename this to something else. Okay, and you can name it as long as you want, and feel free to make any edits accordingly. So what I wanted to show you is that you're also able to move contacts from this list to your other list. And the way you do that, you can either select everyone, okay? In this particular case, we'll just do this for example. So we're going to select everyone on this page, which are 20, and I want to select the estate planning list. All right, I'm going to click on Add to List, and it had moved those 20 contacts from the retirement list to the estate planning list, and we'll click on Contacts Manager. And as you can see here, indeed, we move the 20 contacts from the selected ones from this list and moved it to here. And as you can see, they are listed here. Now, if I'm looking at this and I find people that are not relevant, here's an easy way to remove people from the list. So for example, this particular person, this one, and maybe transportation. All these people are not relevant to estate planning. And let's just remove these two as well. We're going to scroll down, and we can remove it from the list, or we can just delete from the system. We'll just remove them from the list. And we should see a decrease in the number of contacts from the 20 down to possibly 15 or 16. Let's just click on, 14. Okay, so as you can see here, you can easily remove people from the list as well. And you can also add contacts. If you click on Add Contacts, you can manually insert individual contacts to the list if you wanted to. Just fill in the appropriate details, select which list that you want them to be added in, and then you can hit Save. If you want them to be on both the estate planning, you can click on Add List and then click on Retirement, and then when you add this person, they'll be both inserted on both lists. So hopefully that gives you some clarity in terms of how you can add contacts easily one at a time. In the next tutorial, we're going to show you how to use the import feature to manage your own media list in the dashboard. See you in the next video tutorial.